What do you do? Can't you
Get the front of it.
You can let everybody got to see.
Where he at? He's coming now. Here to come. Teacher, smile. It's all right. You doing all right? Smile, it's all right. Look at my son right there, bub. Tell me who it is. I'm gonna record him and ask Devin to tell me who it is.
To look around and see how many people you have that are supporting you. Your faculty, staff, adults, you haven't had a chance probably to turn around and see who's here. That's okay. Turn around now. You can see. Okay? I'm sure those teachers have told you, walk a straight line, be quiet, look forward, just like you've heard all year. Walk in what second block and look where? Forward with your hands where? To your side. So today you can be a little more relaxed. However, everyone's reminded this is a formal ceremony. We thank you for being respectful to hearing everyone's names called. If you would please, let's keep our applause until the end. And we want to make sure that everybody's name is heard. If you have cell phones, if you would please put those on vibrate. So this time we're going to begin our 5th grade promotion by saying our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Mr. I have a few things that I'd like to speak to you 5th graders about today. Actually, you are the last 5th grade group that will be graduating, and I will say graduating, from this building, Union Elementary, because from now on, we'll just be having K through 3, and then there'll be the rest 4th through 5th grade students going to intermediate. So today's the last time I get a chance to say a few words to you, and you were my first group of when you started, most of you, when you started out in kindergarten, but you're still here because that was the first year that I was here as assistant principal. So I've seen you mature from kindergarten to 5th grade and into, what wonderful, wonderful young adults that you are working towards. So at this time, I'm going to talk to you about 10 wise choices. And every morning you hear me say, make it a great day or not, the choice is whose. Okay, so today, let's talk about 10 different wise choices as you're preparing for your future. Number 1, choose honesty. I choose to be honest with myself and others. When I choose honesty, I make better and healthier choices. Choose to do your very personal best. I choose to do my very best each day. When I am willing to work hard, learn hard, and do my personal best, I win self-respect and self-esteem. Choose a cheerful and positive attitude. And I will have to say that most of you do have that. When I've seen you in the hallways and different places, you're cheerful and positive. I choose to be cheerful and positive, seeing what's good, right, and wonderful in myself and others. I also learn to laugh at myself. In fifth graders, that's important. Learn to laugh at yourself and say, hey, I didn't get it right this time, but I will next time. Choose self-responsibility. I choose to take responsibility for what I think, what I say, what I do, and the choices I make. I take responsibility for achieving my goals, for my own happiness, and for raising my self-esteem. Choose quality over quantity. I choose quality of life over quantity of things like money and possessions. I know that success is much more than having a lot of money. Choose to live by the golden rule. I choose to treat others as I would wish to be treated in the same situation. I choose to be honorable and respectful of myself and others. Choose to see the beauty in diversity. I choose to be understanding of those who are different than me because of their race, religion, gender, age, or the classes that they take in school. Choose a gratitude attitude. I choose to be grateful for my blessings: food, shelter, clothing, my health, education, country, family, and friends. I am grateful to be alive. Choose to serve. Choose to be a helpful part of the world. Choose to volunteer to help your family, friends, or community. And last, choose to know your vision. I choose to talk to parents, to adults, to clergy about my personal rules for living, about who I want to be in the world, and about my goals for becoming that person. And one last choice is choose to be fair. And on that note, I would like to read a couple of paragraphs from something that one of our fifth grade students, Demondre Cooper, wrote. And he shared with me that he had just written this on his own over the weekend, and he wanted to share it with me. And I asked him, could I share it today? And he said, of course. And Demondre was one of those students in kindergarten that I talked with frequently just to see how things were going. And he has turned into a fine young man here in fifth grade as well as everyone else. And I want to read his thoughts on fairness. A thought just came to my mind about fairness, and may I say something about it. Being fair is very important because you can get along with people when you're fair. One day in third grade, when I was playing outside, I was playing football, and I wasn't fair to Patrick because I wouldn't throw the football to him. I would always throw it to somebody else. And then I saw Patrick walking away, so I told him to run, and then I threw it to him. I felt better because I had treated him fairly. At first, I wasn't being unfair. Unfairness makes people feel sad, and it makes them feel like nobody else cares about them. Somebody has to care and show love to others. Love conquers all things, and if love was much more prevalent in the world, it would be a better place. Everyone is not alone, and somebody does love us. And his last statement was, I am trying to work hard to bring more love in the world, and we are trying to be the best fifth grade class in the world. And we are going to make a difference. So how do you all feel about that, fifth graders? Can you make a difference? All right, I'm going to say it one last time. Make it a wonderful future. The choice is whose. Make it a great future or not, the choice is yours. So thank you, and we're going to proceed today with our promotion ceremonies, and this time we're going to recognize perfect attendance. Okay, these fifth graders, if you'll come up quickly, please. Patricia Sanchez, perfect attendance, James Basin, Asia Henry, Christopher Murphy, Shakisha Peterson, Joylanda Bradley, Michaela McNeil, Casey Mejia, Faith McCoy, Coley Stevens, Deanna Altry, Tiara Richardson, Brady Roberts, Destiny Robinson, Julia Aurora, Stephanie Avalos, Frankie Solano, Deontay Stevens, Erica Torres, Jesus Argiaga, and Morgan Price. And lots of fifth graders who had perfect attendance, and we thank them for being here every day. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, this time we're going to recognize terrific kids. Terrific kids are nominated by our teachers each fourth 9 weeks on students who are just making choices and are just good, terrific kids. And we have these rewards that are given by the Kiwanis Club of Sampson County. We have a representative here with us today, Ms. Brenda Nordine, who will be helping with this. And I want to just put in a plug for the Kiwanis. They have donated 2 bicycles. 2 of our fourth graders actually named were chosen for these earlier than year out of a drawing. So they received their bikes last week. And we just want to thank Kiwanis for how they support our students.
Good morning. At this time, I'd like for all the boys and girls that have made terrific kids to come forward as I call your name. Jacqueline Castile, Priscilla Gonzalez, Leslie San Miguel, Alex Borkin, Asia Henry, Ruben Cerna, Anna Campos, Evelyn Carranza, George Sanchez, Perla Guillermo, Angel Phillips, Isabel Rodriguez, Deanna Autry, Ethan Hope, Sky Page, Stephanie Avalos, Ashira Faison, Roberto Garcia, Shavania Bell, John English, Jawan Newkirk, Brianna Kowalski, Alyssa Cowan, Isaiah Camardi, Oscar Gonzalez, Alex Cowan, Sam Dudley, Jalen McCallum, Xavier Williams.
Wow, man.
Let's give them a round of applause. All right, at this time, I'd like to recognize some students who have been very responsible. And these students have been our table washers after lunch, after breakfast every morning. They have come in and they have cleaned the tables after we've had breakfast in the morning. And also we have had some students that have been our flag bearers this year. They have been very responsible in getting the flag up every morning, taking the flag down in the afternoon. Whenever the weather was cloudy or bad, they would come out and take the flag down. So they have been very, very responsible. I'd like for Brad Little and Miguel Favila to come forward for table washers. It's not often you find young men that want to wash the table, and they have really done a great job. Flag bearers, Isaac Quez, Shanice Caldwell, Erica Torres, and Iris Cruz. These boys and girls have done a super job of being very respectful and responsible in handling our flag on this year. Let's give them one. Come forward now. Mr. Raymond Hayes is very, very very busy, but he takes time out of his busy schedule to come out. He serves us here, serves the staff, the students, and we just like to say thank you to Mr. Hayes for being our volunteer of the year. All right, at this time, we'd like to recognize some students that have gone above and beyond this year with the Reading Renaissance. Boys and girls, if you're wearing a red medallion, which represents the fact that you have made your yearly goal for AR. So if you're wearing a red medallion, we'd like for you to stand. These students have not only done their regular classwork, but they've gone a little beyond. They've taken the time out to make their yearly AR reading goal. And we know reading is very important. And we just like to give these young folks a round of applause for that extra effort. And there is always one that excels, that goes a little beyond. And we'd also like to recognize our top reader for 5th grade on this year. And our top reader is Demondre Cooper. Demondre, we'd like for you to come forward. And boys and girls, continue to read. You're getting ready to go to the 6th grade, to the middle school. And we want you to continue to read throughout.
And students, as we've talked about you going on to be adults, it's important that you not only prepare yourself for the academics, but also prepare you to have a healthy life. And part of that is promoting wellness and exercising and being involved in your own health. And I can honestly say, as I've watched these students over the last 2 years in the PE classes, that they have really pushed themselves. Coach Miller and Ms. Johnson have really pushed them to do. Someone ran out there yesterday and said, I ran for 20 minutes. So they are doing their part in trying to introduce the students to a healthier life. So on behalf of the American Heart Association, I'd like to read what it says. Union Elementary, this is presented to you for promoting the health benefits of physical activity to students and supporting life-saving research and educational programs. The American Heart Association recognizes your excellence. So let's please give these staff members a round of applause, but also yourself. We will now recognize our all-county art winners. I had a chance to visit this competition, or actually showcase. For the county, we had some wonderful representatives, but this time we'll recognize our 5th graders. Demondre Cooper. Jim Cruz. Elijah Hayes. Michaela Mathis.
Ella le explica. Ella siempre le habla.
Mount Monroe. Jim Cruz. Isabel Rodriguez. Give these students a round of applause. At this time, Ms. Williams is going to go on the podium again, and we're going to recognize our principal's list and our honor roll students. And students and audience, we have just a few more minutes, but please let's remember to hold our applause and to be quiet and respectful so we can hear everyone's name talking. Okay? Thank you.
All right, at this time, if you would make principals list all ages, I'd like for you to stand, and as I call your name, I'd like for you to come forward. Thomas Carnegie. Rosa Guzman, Emily Price, Daisy Amante, Tiana Autry, Sky Page, Bruce Simonson, Yasmin Aguilar. All right, these students have made all A's. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I will be calling the AB honor roll as I call your name. Come forward. Hannah Carter, Demondre Cooper, Andrea Gonzalez, Priscilla Gonzalez, David Hayes, Kayla Mathis, Patricia Sanchez, Maria Subias Gonzalez, Jessica Copeland, Ivan De La Paz, Orlana, Asia Henry, Brianna No, Tamaya Price, Janae Henry, Jocelyn Marcias,
No quise comprar, pero estaba salido, porque bueno, comprar
Michaela McNeil, Elizabeth Rodella, Perla Guamil, Angel Phillips, Isabel Rodriguez,
Esta fue la última fase, lo pusieron. No, vamos a pasarlo. Sí.
Alexis Jones, Brady Roberts, Carter Spearman, Johanna Castro, Justin Fairclough,
Ahora que va a salir reina, le vamos a dar la entrenó, que
Stephen Mathis, Amber Morales, Frankie Serrano. All right, boys and girls, let's be quiet. Let's give these boys and girls a round of applause.
In first place, Ethan Hope. Let's give all these students a round of applause. We are now going to begin the formal recognition of our assembly as our fifth graders going to be awarded their certificates by their homeroom teacher. So as we've asked before, in respect for everyone's name called, so thank you fifth graders, you're doing a wonderful job. Our fifth grade teachers come forward.
Excuse me. So you had to rip the brown from him. You did. I told him I ain't know where it was. Where the baby at?
Latavia Ashley. Vaughn Bess. Leah Bronson. Christian Boykin Jr. Nicholas Burns. Anna Carter. Jacqueline Castillo. Andre Cooper. Jose Cruz. Andrea Gonzalez. Priscilla Gonzalez. Elijah Hayes. Cole Carnegie. Michaela Mathis. Terrell Bridgen, Tyler Pruitt, Xavier Red, Desiree Robinson, Leslie San Miguel, Patricia Sanchez, Maria Gonzalez. Asia Henry, Reina Hernandez, Brianna Knowles, Michaela McNeil, Casey Roy Devin, Lily Evans, Victor Guzman, Devin Henry,
I still hold applause, but God knows I can't stand it.
Ethan Poe,
Huh?
Katie Connor,
So what?
Alexis Jones,
Oh no, my brother don't me.
Marco Lorimer,
Bro, you the bro.
Malcolm Mintz,
Huh? Yeah. From 1 from 2.
Sky Page,
He murdered her from 1. Yeah, she was.
Cesar Perez, Tiara Richardson, Grady Roberts, Destiny Robinson, Marquise Sharpton,
Keeps.
Bruce Simonson, Kayla Smith, Carter Spearman, Patricia Valdez Gonzalez, Yasmin Aguilar, Julia Aurora, Brandon Hernandez.
I'd like to say a personal thank you, fifth graders. You look absolutely stupendous. You look really great in your attire and your behavior, and I appreciate it since we talked about how we should do that. Do the right thing, you have, and I'm proud of you. And parents, I talked to Dr. Linker last night, he was our superintendent, and he said, what can we do to help our children have our intermediate and middle school? And I said, what can we do? And he said, call your commissioners. And if you don't think our children deserve those 2 new schools, don't call them. But if you think we do, please call your commissioners. We need that money so we can have the teachers that your children deserve. Our graduation for my class, Shivani Abel. Darwy Bastilas. Brittany Bird. Shanice Caldwell. Ty John Campbell. Iris Cruz. John English Jr. Miguel Favilla. Saul Gonzalez. Uralka Lima. Bradford Little. Denny Macedo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Isaac Marquez. Alexis Moore. Brandon Murphy. Jawan Newkirk. Anastasia Robinson. Erica Torres. Caitlin Willits. And Karina Garzon.
Certificate promotion ceremony, and this time, if everyone please give our fifth graders a round of applause. Alyssa Cowan. Oscar Gonzalez. Isaiah Kamari.
All right, we've had a great year. Mr. Butler's class. Alex Cowan. Samantha Dudley. Xavier Williamson. And Jalen McCallum.
One final clap for all of our fifth graders. Okay, at this time, parents, we're going to ask our fifth graders to exit the area. And you may, fifth grade roll, please wait for directions. Thank you. School's not over yet, okay? School's not over yet. So we're going to exit out and then, of course,
How old is you?
What's up, big girl? I'm gonna take a peek. Good. Look at me. Look at me. The cheese.
Devin, move that thing over. Shirley, don't you want to get a better background?
Yeah. Devin, cheese. All there. One more. These kids are focused. Look so there. Wait, one more time, Barry,
You get my little man.
oh, yeah, get on.
Y'all say look happy. I know he gotta look happy.
Smile big.